Hi again. Thanks for joining us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, it was a great Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, Game 2, just about ready to tip off. In this game, we'll see New York against the Pacers. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Jackson looking it over. It's Miller on the wing. Back to Jackson. Right side Rose. 5 to shoot. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And saw where he was on the floor and had no problem knocking that down from mid-range.
Here's Ward. He's covered by Rose. It's tipped.
Boy, the size of Smith so intimidating. He uses those big hands to turn away shots.
Miller outside. Lets it go with a 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Ward. Pass to Johnson. Here's Ward. Here's Sprewell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Miller. Johnson with the block.
What an emphatic denial. I think he loved knocking that one away.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Rose. Walked again. Johnson outside. Pass to Ewing. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Outside Jackson. Now here's Davis. Rose passes to Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Miller with another miss.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
To the middle. Johnson kicks to Ewing. New York moving it around. Here's Ward, guarded by Jackson. And it's Sprewell missing.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Now here's Jackson. He's guarded closely. Rose dishes to Jackson. Miller, the pass to Smits. And Ewing sends it back.
Good read that time from Ewing defensively, showing that he can be impactful at that end of the floor, too.
Back to Johnson. Pass to Sprewell. Here's Houston. From deep three-point land. And it's Smith with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Sprewell. He gets it in there.
And how about Sprewell mixing it up inside, getting to a high percentage look there.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Indiana. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Here's Ward. Still without a basket. Pass to Houston. Fires for three. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Houston is so consistent from out there.
And here's Jackson. To the paint. Stolen by Ewing. And here we go. Sprewell, that's good. Sprewell's got his second basket of the night.
Sprewell running free in the open court is a thing of beauty. He's got great quickness and really does a good job scoring in transition.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Indiana trails by 4. On the wing, Jackson. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Here's Sprewell. Here's Houston. Great D that time from Davis.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Back to Jackson. Picked off in midair. Here's Ward. Rebound by Rose.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Miller kicks to Rose. Back to Miller. Inside. Here's Smits. Good. And Miller gets the assist.
You know, given his size, it makes a lot of sense to feed Smits down low. Really good execution there.
Here's Ward. He has yet to score. Pass to Sprewell. Out to Ewing. Clock at 6. Johnson, a wide open look, and a miss there on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Count that one. And this game is tied up now.
Jalen is more than capable getting it done inside. He is a true bucket getter.
Rose has gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Here's Ward.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And he makes the first. The Knicks making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Miller finds Davis. Outside Jackson. Left side Miller. It's rebounded by New York.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
That is why you want to get the ball inside. It puts pressure on the lead.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. And he knocks down the first one. The Knicks making a switch here. And so he hits both. Indiana trails by 4. Here's Jackson. Rebounded by Ward. New York with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's Houston. Hits it from three-point range. Houston's got 6 points.
And this is where Houston is at his best. So good at just catching and shooting.
Jackson drives in, pass to Smits, and Ewing sends it back.
No, sir, he was not letting that one go.
Here's Sprewell. He's covered by Rose. Sprewell, that's good. And an important part of every team's game. And we'll look at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And so it's New York with it, following the score by Indiana. Here's Ward. Shot clock at 6. Here's Houston. Ball's not loose.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Outside Jackson. Marcus Camby. He's checked in for the Knicks. Wallace comes in for Ward.
In for New York, Marcus Camby.
And so here is Indiana. 7-point differential. Miller, no up.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
And Jackson gets it to go.
Choosing grace over power. Jackson goes with the floater to beat the defense.
Here's Houston. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Houston's got 10 points. Miller surveying the floor. Wallace against Rose. Out to the right wing. Here's Smits. Rose against Wallace. Outside Rose. Davis sets a screen. Second shot opportunity. Rejected by Camby. Here's Houston. He's got 10. Pass to Sprewell. A 3-ball. Houston can't get it to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Smits. Count the basket. Smits has got his second basket of the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Houston. Bank shot. No good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Wallace against Rose. And finished off by Rose.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Houston, following the score by Indiana. Pass to Sprewell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Houston. Off target with his 3.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Miller dishes to Rose. And a fast break now for New York. Lays it in off the breakaway. Sprewell's got 8 points.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
It's good.
A superb talent with the ball. Jackson has this innate, natural feel for when and where to pass the ball.
Here's Sprewell. He's got 8. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Wallace. Offline with his 3. Outside Jackson. Here's the screen to the right side. And here's Rose outside. And the 3-ball is good. Now just a 2-point New York lead. With the end of 1 quarter of play. Still a close game. Knicks lead by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
That's tipped. Miller outside. A floater. Goes back up. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
It's so difficult trying to keep Smits off the glass. He feasts on these second-chance scoring opportunities.
And New York making a change here. Brunson's checked in.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Pass to Brunson. On the wing, Wallace. And here's Campy. Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Childs. That 3 off the mark. Indiana leading. Here's Rose. And he uses the glass on the layup. Rose has got 15 points.
That's how it's done. Getting down and dirty inside. Good result.
Here's Childs. He's covered by Rose. Ewing a screen on Rose. Here's Childs. And it's Smith with the rebound.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Miller inside. Wallace covering. Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
New York trails by 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside, Ewing. Pass to Campbell. Here's Childs. Looking for Ewing, he gets it there. No good, unable to end this run. Rose passes to Miller. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Ward. Ewing right side. Pass to Campbell. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, that's an outstanding find by Ewing. It helps that he's as tall as he is because he's able to look over the floor quite cleanly.
Now here's Jackson. Miller outside. Back to Jackson. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Miller looking to end his cold spell. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Here's Ward. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Tipped away. 3-on-3. From about 19 feet. Rose kicks to Miller. Takes the three. The offensive rebound. Here's Smits. Ewing defending. 2 points. That one goes. Smits has got 5 points in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Ward. Pass to Wallace. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And New York making a change.
Number 8, Latrell Sprewell.
6 on the shot clock. And it's Ewing in the corner. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Smits has got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside Jackson. Left side Miller. Over Sprewell. Miller with another miss. New York trails by 7. Pass to Sprewell. Takes a three. Rebounded by Jackson. For Indiana, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. A steal. Here we go. 1-on-1. Here's Ward. And the layup's good off the glass. Ward's got 6.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Miller. Over Sprewell. No dice from the high post.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Down low, Campbell. Pacers with the rebound. Outside Jackson. Now here is Miller. Tries it from the top of the key. Doesn't go for him.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Wallace misses.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Here's Smits. Ewing defending. And it's Smits missing. New York trails by 5.
Pacers foul. Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for the Knicks. Number 20, Allen Houston.
Here's Ward. 6 points for him. New York calls timeout.
Yeah, and his shot selection, iffy at best tonight. A lot of forced, contested shots this game. He'll be lucky if he just gets a talking to here instead of a ticket to the bench.
And so here is New York. It's stolen by Rose. To the inside. And Miller with the basket on the assist by Rose. Miller's got the lead up to 7 now for Indiana.
Points in close are always something coaches strive for.
Here's Sprewell. He's got 8. Down low. Just 5 on the clock. High post shot. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him. Sprewell's got 10.
Deadly from the mid-range. Sprewell so confident in that shot.
Pass to Crozier. Out to the right wing. Here's Smits. Can be covering. Here's Smits, and you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Ward, the pass to Houston. Pass to Sprewell. And it's Smith with the rebound. Smits has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Here's Crozier. Up and in on the way up. And now it's a 9-point Indiana lead.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Here's Crozier. Pass to Rose. Outside Jackson. It's up a three. It's rebounded by Camby. Camby's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Sprewell for 3. And it's Smith with the rebound. Now Jackson. Now here is Miller. Fades. He can't get that one. New York trails by 9. And the foul on Rose. That is his first foul of the game. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Here's Ward. He's got 6. New York moving the ball around. Pass to Houston. Lock at 6. Nifty move. It's rebounded by Indiana. Miller outside over Sprewell. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Miller's got 6 points in the quarter.
Popping it in from mid-range. A good offense can come at you from any place.
Here's Ward. Pass to Wallace. Yep, it counts. Wallace has got his first bucket of the night.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
There's the pick. Jackson has the open look. Here's Crozier. Miller outside. They get a hand on it. Here's Sprewell. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Miller. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Miller's got the lead up to 11 now for Indiana. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
So it's the Pacers now, following the score by New York. Jackson misses. And 1:01 left to play in the first half. Sprewell, the pass to Wallace. Here's Ward. He has 6. Pass to Wallace. Uncovered. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
Passing is a nice bonus you get from Sprewell. He's got vision and looks to get others involved.
Here's Crozier. Wallace covering. Miller outside. There's Jackson with the 3. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Miller's got 3 assists now in this one. New York trails by 10. Here's Ward. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the half. Over to the wing. Here's Sprewell. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Sprewell's got 13.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so it's Indiana heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. Kind of like what Rose has done this one so far.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Here's Ward. And it's Smith with the rebound. Smits has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Ward. Pass to Sprewell. Here's Johnson. Rebound by Perkins. Johnson against Rose. Outside, Perkins. Here's Ward. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Pass to Houston. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Sprewell. And the 3 off target. Indiana leading by 7. To the left side wing. Perkins for 3. Harry Johnson grabs the miss. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
4th personal foul. First team foul.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Ward. He has 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ward's got the first bucket of the third here for the Knicks.
Putting it on a string with that dribble drive.
Outside Rose. Shot clock at 5.
Offensive screen set by Barnes. The ball goes to New York.
New York trails by 5. Here's Sprewell. He's got 13. The screen from Ewing. Here's Sprewell. It's stolen by Rose. 3 on 3. Here's Miller. And it's good for 2. Miller's got 13 points.
Dropping an absolute dime.
The Knicks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Here's Ward. He's got 8. Takes a shot at the elbow. It's rebounded by Indiana. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Outside Rose. Outside Perkins. Shoots over Johnson. No good from Perkins. New York trails by 7. Here's Houston, and he banks in the layup. 14 points for him.
Boy, you look at Allen Houston work, and it just seems so easy. Comes so naturally to him to score the ball.
Inside, here's Perkins. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Johnson. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Rose with some nice D. Miller right side. Rose with the ball. He's got 15. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Ward. Pass to Houston. From the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
Much respect for the jumper of Houston. He knows exactly when to let it fly.
To the middle. That's good from Miller on the assist by Rose. Rose has got his fourth assist in this one. New York trails by 4. Ward the pass to Sprewell. Pass to Ward. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Best passes to Perkins. Shoots over Johnson. Perkins with the bucket. Now it's a 6-point Indiana lead. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Now here is Miller. The Knicks pull it in. Johnson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Sprewell to the wing right side. Houston. A three-pointer is right on target. Houston's got 20 points.
And there has been no answer for him defensively.
Oh, and the jam by Rose.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Ward. He's got 8. They set the pick. Shoots. And it's Sprewell missing. Indiana leading by 5. Here's Best. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Perkins. Indiana moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Miller, no up. New York trails by 5. Johnson, the pass to Houston. Here's Ward. From deep three-point land. And it's Smith with the rebound. Smits has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Pass to Best. From deep. It's rebounded by New York. Johnson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. There's the 3. Rebound by Best. Pacer shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. On the wing, Miller. No one near him. Offensive rebound. Here's Perkins. Chalk up 2 there. Perkins got 4 points this quarter.
Perkins uses a mixture of size and agility to outsmart the defense when he's inside.
Here's Ward. He's got 8. Pass to Sprewell. And it's blocked. Tries to save it. Indiana leading by 7. Rose in the post.
Rose so good at drawing fouls. I mean, his activity on the offensive end puts defenders in a bind.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Free throw drops for Rose. Mullins checked in for Miller. Wallace has checked in for the Knicks. Both free throws good from Rose. New York trails by 9. Sprewell, the pass to Johnson. Here's Best. From past the arc. Sprewell grabs the miss. And here is Wallace. He sinks the 11-footer. Wallace has got his third bucket of the night.
Fantastic decision.
Here's Best. Lock at 6. Pass to Perkins. Here's the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Houston, the pass to Wallace. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And the first one drops. Wallace hits 2 free throws. Now Rose. He's got 19. Outside, Perkins. Pass to Best. There's the screen. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Here's Sprewell. He's got 13. Wallace outside. Here's Houston. Fires the 3. And it's Smith with the rebound. Smith is outside Mullen. To the paint. The jump hook. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
New York trails by 10. Sprewell, the pass to Wallace. Here's Houston. The trade. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Davis is checked in for Indiana. And the Knicks making a change here. There's 1:59 left in the third quarter. Pass to Wallace. Here's Childs. And Davis sends it back. They retain possession. Such a wide open look. Houston's got 23 points.
But nothing better than knocking down the triple.
Now here's Rose. He's got 19. The 19-foot shot. Rebound by Wallace. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for New York. They trail by 7. Rebound by Rose. Rose has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Davis dishes to Perkins. Launches a 3. Knicks with the rebound. On the wing, Wallace. He's got 8. Pass to Houston. Here's Childs. 6 to shoot. Down low. Campbell. And Davis sends it back. Outside Mullen. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Perkins. Guarded closely. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Perkins got 6 points in the quarter. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Here's Houston. He's got 23. Pass to Campbell. Here's Houston. Fires from deep. And Davis pulls it down. Perkins for three. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Indiana out in front, leading by 9. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Jackson. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by New York. Sprewell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Ward. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to McKee. Lays it up off the glass. McKee's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pacers. And so it's New York with it. Here's Ward. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. For Thomas, who's checked in for New York.
Number 40, Kurt Thomas.
Wallace outside. New York moving it around. Back to Thomas. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Thomas got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, great looking jump shot there.
Outside Jackson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. New York trails by 9. Here's Wallace. And he makes good on the layup. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Over to the left wing. And Crozier gets it to go.
Crozier really solid from behind the three-point line. You got to defend him, otherwise he'll space the floor for you.
Here's Ward. Pass to Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ward. And Davis sends it back. Jackson in the corner. Puts it up. And he can't bank that one in. New York trails by 10. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Campbell. Wallace with the ball. Back to Camby. And Davis sends it back. And they'll get another chance. Camby passes to Wallace. It's stolen by Davis. Outside Jackson. On the wing, Mullen. Right side Jackson. And here is McKee. Pass to Davis. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
That one misses for Davis. New York trails by 12. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Miller. Jackson with it. Pass to Miller. Over Camby. Rebounded by Ward. The Knicks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Wallace right side. Can they get it? He gets that one. Here's Jackson. On the wing, Miller. Davis setting the pick for Miller. And the Pacers can't get it to go. New York trails by 10. Here's Moore. Pass to Wallace. Here's Sprewell beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. Thomas had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Indiana leading by 10. On the wing, Miller. Over Sprewell. Miller with another miss.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
Shooting from New York, Kurt Thomas.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And it's Miller penetrating over Houston. Miller with another miss. New York trails by 9. Here's Moore. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Houston. Lets the three fly. Here's Thomas. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Right side Rose. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Houston. Cans it from downtown. Houston's got 14 points here in the second half.
Had to get it away, and he did so with confidence. Really good look at his speed of shot.
Miller outside. It's rebounded by New York. Thomas got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Houston, the pass to Ward. Pass to Houston. Johnson draws the double. This one for 3. Kept alive by New York. Here's Ward. Covered by Miller. Here's Houston. Three-pointer. Connects again from distance.
And he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. Miller outside. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Pacers lead by 7.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
The Knicks call time.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I had a chance to listen to the Knicks coach talk about the game with his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. You don't have to make up the deficit all at once. See if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Johnson. Pass to Ward. Right wing. Here's Houston. Here's another rebound.
Beasting on the boards. He is having his way inside.
And he's nearing the franchise record for rebounds in a playoff game. Here's Jackson. Back to Miller. Houston pulls it in. Houston's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Sprewell. Three-pointer. Rebound by Rose. Rose has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Davis against Johnson. Here's Miller. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Sprewell. Pass to Houston. Another shot. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Ewing.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board. Jackson passes to Miller.
Shot on the wing. Knicks with the rebound. Sprewell's got 7 rebounds in the game. And the foul on Rose. That's foul number 2 for him. The Pacers call timeout.
Timeout charge to the Pacers.
And here are the Knicks now. It's a 5-point game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You can't doubt that Sprewell has the talent. When focused, he's an incredibly efficient scorer as well.
The first free throw is good. Second free throw, no good.
Tough miss at this juncture. They're down 2 baskets right now.
And Miller with the basket on the assist by Davis. Miller's got 19 points.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Here's Ward. Pass to Houston. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Houston's got 8 here in the quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And the basket by Jackson.
A very crafty finisher. That's all that New York playground basketball that Jackson played growing up. He's got a lot of different ways he can hurt you off the bounce.
Here's Ward. Pass to Sprewell. Here's Houston, guarded by Jackson. Johnson the screen. Houston drains it from beyond the arc. Houston's got 34.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped. Jalen Rose is a guy you can lean on in these big moments. Big time shot from Rose.
Here's Houston, guarded by Jackson. Ewing a screen on Jackson. That's another rebound.
And he seems like he's grabbing every rebound out there.
That last one ties him for most in a playoff game in this organization's history. Now here's Rose. Indiana moving the ball around. Smith's good. And now a 7-point Pacer lead.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Here's Houston. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. And pulls in another board.
This night will have a place in the franchise history book. Since the team's existence, no one's had this many rebounds in a postseason game.
He has been sensational. A show of force on the glass. Now here's Rose. Lock at 6. 14 feet away. Ewing gets the rebound. New York with the ball.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
And here's Jackson. Pass to Smits. Now Rose. Sprewell grabs the miss.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Out to Ewing. Here's Sprewell. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth. And playoff basketball brings out his best. He set the single-game franchise record for postseason rebound.
And this crowd knows it. They're letting him hear it. The applause is deafening. And so they foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quick.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Nine seconds left in the game. Here's Houston. Here's Ward. No good there. So it's Indiana picking up the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And we'll see you next time. It's the Western Conference Finals. The battle now goes to Game 2. Thank you for joining us for this playoff edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Lakers going up against Portland. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. The Trailblazers start out with the ball. And here is Stoudemire. It's Pippen on the wing. Pass to Wallace. Launches it. And it's Harper with the rebound. Outside, Green. Over to the wing. Here's Rice. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Smith, the pass to Stoudemire. Green against Pippen. Pass to Wallace. There's the triple. Green with the rebound. About a minute played so far here in the first. And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
So much to like about Bryant's game. But the X factor in my mind is his unmatched competitiveness and work rate. This guy has an inexhaustible appetite for work.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Fox is checked in. Now here's Stoudemire. Pass to Wallace. Jacks up a three. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Here's Bryant. Rice kicks to Fox. Now here's Kobe. Tries again. Here's O'Neal. And even after two offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Stoudemire, the pass to Wallace. Can't hit from in close. Lakers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. They get it back. O'Neal misses. For Portland, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Pippen finds Sabonis. Here's Wallace. Again, Wallace missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Kobe. Sabonis grabs the ball.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Stoudemire kicks to Pippen. Wallace outside. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Wallace has got 5 now.
You know, we talk about Pippen's versatility a lot, and with good reason. There he's showing you a superb court awareness with that pass.
Here's Rice. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Sabonis. Hasn't made one yet. And it's Smith missing.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And it's sent back by Wallace. Pippen against Bryant. Stoudemire outside. Pippen, the pass to Wallace. one's good. Just his third make brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
Impressive work down on the block.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. And Los Angeles guys shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Fox kicks to Bryant. Takes it inside. Drops in the layup for 2. 5 points in the game.
Slicing them up. Kobe so slick on the drive.
To the inside. Wallace. And the jam by Wallace.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And so Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Smith.
And, you know, Steve Smith has a team-first mentality. When one of his guys is open, he finds him.
Stoudemire against Harper. Fox passes to Kobe, and that's good off the glass that time. 7 points for Kobe Bryant.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Sabonis sets the pick for Stoudemire. Wallace outside. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the Lakers have possession. Outside, Fox. Here's Shaq. And it's sent back by Sabonis. And he gets it back. O'Neal, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Wallace finds Pippen. Back to Wallace. Over O'Neal. Outside for Pippen. Smith on the wing. They get it again. It's tipped. Fox with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Down the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Pippen against Harper. Pippen dishes to Wallace. Portland again missing. Los Angeles leading by 3. Fox is double. Pass to Harper. Back to Kobe. No good from outside. The Blazers on offense. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Wallace. That doesn't go either for Wallace. And for the Lakers, they're shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And finished off by O'Neal.
Well, O'Neal is just so strong. Impossible to deny him when he makes up his mind to get to the bucket. Able to blast through any contact.
Morey's checked in for Los Angeles. Portland trails by 6. Pippen outside. Shot to stop the run, and it's Pippen with the jam.
Way to punch it, Scottie Pippen. The athleticism, impressive.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Rice, that's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Rice has got 7 points in the game.
Gets it in close and doesn't waste that high percentage shot.
Here's Pippen. And it's Harper with the rebound. Lakers leading by 6. Inside. And it's sent back by Sabonis.
Tremendous timing on that block. Fantastic defense.
It's Pippen with the drive, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, because of Pippen's length and athleticism and savvy, he's hard to match up against, especially when he's on the drive.
And the Lakers making a change here. Shaw's checked in. Here is Harper. No scoring in this one. Timeout called the Lakers. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
O'Neal looking around. Pass to Ori. Kobe with it. And Wallace with the block. Shot clock at 2. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Ori with the rebound. Lakers leading by 5. Harper with the ball. Still yet to score. Pippen outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. Shaq's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Shaw. Offensive rebound. Ori. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And so versatile. Ori can play a number of positions and can be plugged into just about any lineup.
Ori hits them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Back to Stoudemire. Pass to Pippen. Sabonis' screen on Kobe. Right side Sabonis. Smith for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And seeing Smith there pulling up from deep, his three-point shot is as good as it gets.
Now Shaq. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. 4-point game. Pass to Pippen. Smith feeling it out a bit. And it's slammed in by Smith.
And nothing like taking it to the hole yourself.
The Lakers shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Harper the pass to Shaw. Outside Bryant. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
And stolen by Ori. Outside Harper. Pass to Shaw. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. 4 on the clock. He had a nice open look right there. Now it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
A decent three-point shooter. I like Harper testing his range right there.
Pippen down low. Defended by Bryant. Wallace misses.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Now Pippen. Pass to Stoudemire. Bryant against Pippen. Wallace with a screen for Smith. And Smith with the stop.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Outside Harper. Outside Ori. The three-pointer, no good. That shot, no good. Kobe Bryant getting it done for L.A. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this. We're back at the Western Conference Final. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Look from Wallace. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Wallace has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Portland. Outside, Kobe. A pass to Fox. Misses the three. Portland trails by 3. On the wing, Wallace. Ori defending. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You always have to take advantage of trips to the line.
Portland shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. Here is Shaw. Nothing on the board. A pass to Fox. Ryan against Pippen. Ryan in the post. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Pippen outside. It's good. This game is all even. Pippen's got 5 now.
From any spot on the floor, including in tight, Pippen can hurt you.
Bryant looking over the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 14. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 11 points in the game.
Well, in general, the mid-range is a sweet spot for Kobe Bryant.
Smith against Kobe. Now here is Smith. 7 points in the game. And it's slammed in by Smith.
And not settling for the jumper. Takes it all the way to the rim.
And here's Kobe. Pass to Shaw. The wide open look here for Fox. Bangs home the trifecta. Fox has got his second basket of the night.
You know, Fox is not known as a guy with a quick release, but he showed you some quickness getting that one up and down.
Wallace with the screen on Bryant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Oh, savvy move there. Using the pump fake to get the defender off balance and earns himself a trip to the line.
Ron Harper, he's checked in for Fox. Driving to the basket. And it's sent back by Wallace. Trailblazers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Smith outside. The 3. Out to Stoudemire. Smith outside. Wallace with a screen for Smith. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. Shaw passes to Kobe. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the defense.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Fox, he's checked in for the Lakers. And the second free throw, good. Portland trails by 3. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes play. Smith drives in, and Smith with the stuff.
Coming in with strong momentum. He's capable of throwing it down on these drives.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Trail Blazers on D. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Knocks it loose. Bryant inside. Wallace on him. And now in transition is Wallace. Here we go. And the dunk by Wallace.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right. And that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Blazers getting the bucket. Three-pointer, Fox. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Sabonis. And stolen by Ori. Here's Kobe. This is what Kobe does and is. He hits the tough shots.
But right now, Kobe's turned that grease on the stove up, folks. He is on fire. Keep getting in the ball, please.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. And Knight slams it in.
A true combo guard. Harper provides defense and scoring. And he can pass, too. He does it all.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Kobe against Stoudemire. Ori kicks to Kobe. The shot, no good. Nice D from Sabonis. Pippen finds Wallace. Here's Smith. Out to the wing. Pass to Wallace. Makes it off the glass. Wallace has got the lead up to 1 now for Portland. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Outside, Fox. From downtown, Portland grabs the miss. Wallace has got 6 rebounds in the game. The shot from the low post is good. Wallace has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And right now, the D has no answer.
Harper against Smith. Harper kicks to Fox. Pass to Knight. Over Sabonis. The shot by Knight, no good. Trailblazers leading by 3. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Smith for 3. Out to Wallace. The 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Wallace has got 22.
Yeah, it's such a sweet 3-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Kobe misses.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
It's Pippen with the drive. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Yeah, Pippen that time just shrugged off the contact, kept his eyes on the target.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And here's Horry for 3. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Nice jumper there, sinking it.
Here's Stoudemire, still scoreless. Down low. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist by Stoudemire.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Los Angeles trails by 7. Outside Bryant. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Stoudemire with the ball. Pippen, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Pippen. Good on the shot. And now a 9-point Portland lead.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
Now, here's Fox. He has 5. Horry a screen on Pippen. 3-pointer, Fox. His 5th miss. Out 2 for 7 from the floor. Trailblazers leading by 9. Wallace outside. Smith outside. Shoots the 3. And the rebound collected by Horry. Horry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Poke loose. Pippen with the steal. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. And he finished it off with the lay-in. Pippen's got 11 points.
Yeah, gotta respect the quickness of Pippen. Just terrific at getting to the right spot there in transition.
Bryant the pass to Harden. Outside, Fox for the 3. Drills it from outside. He's got 8.
And the long-range shooting ability of Fox, the D has to be cognizant of it.
Smith on the wing. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, he wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Portland?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
And Portland making a change here. O'Neal's checked in for Sabonis. Schrempf comes in for Wallace. Wells, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And Anthony subbed in for Stoudemire. Here's Anthony following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. The drive by Anthony. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. O'Neal's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. We've got 1:08 left in the second quarter. Pass to Wells. Smith for 3. And it's Rice with the rebound.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Bryant, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Smooth as silk. Bryant's jumper. Gorgeous.
To the inside. Here's Smith. He hits it from 9. Smith's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Rice, no good. Portland leading by 8. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smith finds O'Neal. Fades away. The shot by Wells, no good.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
The shot by Bryant, no good. Now Wells. Over Ori. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Portland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. Los Angeles trails by 8. Now here's Bryant. O'Neal outside. Pass to Harper. Left side, O'Neal. Green with the ball. 6 to shoot.
A gifted defender and an impressive athlete. AC Green can be a real lift to this team. The way he hustles on the floor to make an impact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Free throw good, Green. Anthony's checked in for the Trailblazers. And both free throws good for Green. And Portland has possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. Anthony against Harper. Smith for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Shaq's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Outside Harper. Pass to Shaq. O'Neal is double. Harper kicks to Bryant. O'Neal trying to break free. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Kobe.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
And they pick up 2.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Rice passes to Kobe. No good on the 3. Portland leading by 6. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Outside Anthony. It's Schrempf on the wing. Out to Smith. Takes a 3. A rebound by the Lakers. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Rice. 3-pointers off the mark.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
To the paint. And the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
What a nasty finish that was. O'Neal.
Here's Kobe. And the Lakers with another miss. And Anthony's got the ball here for Portland. They're leading by 8. Smith the pass to Anthony. Out to Schrempf. It's Pippen on the wing. They set the pick. He's feeling it. That's a miss. And with it, he is 5 for 9. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break.
Rice's activity on offense, outstanding. So good at getting the defense to get out of position and able to draw the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. Los Angeles making a switch here. Fox is checked in. And Portland with a change here too. Grant, he's checked in for Detlef Schrempf. Both free throws good from Rice.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
The drive by Anthony, and it's blocked.
Sending it right back where it came from with no hesitation.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Harper with the steal. 3-on-3. Lays it up and banks it in. Harper's got his second bucket of the night.
Harper doing a nice job capping off that fast break as they turn defense into easy offense.
Anthony dishes to Grant. Outside Pippen. And Pippen slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here's Harper. Portland making their last shot. Fox passes to Kobe. Fox against Pippen. Here's Anthony, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. You're much better off making him go to the line.
Los Angeles trails by 8. And Bryant gets to O'Neal. Pass to Harper. And O'Neal with the basket on the assist by Fox. And it's 7 points for Shaquille O'Neal. Portland leading by 6. Grant on the wing. Still yet to score. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. O'Neal sets the screen for Fox, taken away by Anthony. Kicks it out to Grant. Grant sets a screen for Smith. Outside Anthony. Grant with a screen on Fox. Just 5 to shoot. Anthony's shot is off. Los Angeles trails by 8. Here's Harper. The kick out to Fox. The 3. Cranes the three-pointer. Fox has got 11.
Boy, when Fox is knocking down those corner threes, that's really another weapon for the offense. Gives the defense another shooter to have to consider.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 11. O'Neal sets the screen for Fox. Kept alive. Second chance shot. No good at the rim. Trailblazers leading by 8. Pippen, the pass to O'Neal. Smith on the wing. Over Fox. Smith, no luck. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. High post, Bryant. Anthony on him. Pass to Harper. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Grant. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Sinks that one from the post. And it's a 10-point Portland lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now, here's Harper. He has 5. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Horry's checked in for the Lakers. Anthony kicks to Grant. Pass to O'Neal, and stolen by Horry. Outside Bryant. outside, Ori. And Fox has it in the corner. Oh, good on the triple. Trailblazers leading by 8. Smith on the wing. He's guarded by Harper. And Smith with the stuff.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Lakers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And the Lakers call time here. Shaw's checked in for Fox. And then for the Trailblazers, Sabonis, he's checked in for O'Neal. Wallace comes in for Grant, and Wells is subbed in for Scottie Pippen. And here is Harper. 5 points in the game. Back to Ori. And the Lakers with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Sabonis, the pass to Smith. Shaq with some nice D. Los Angeles trails by 10. Outside, Kobe. Right side, O'Neal. And it's sent back by Wallace. And he stays with it. 2 on the clock. A second chance effort. Was shot by Shaq. No good. Portland leading by 10. Smith kicks to Anthony. Back to Smith. Wallace, the pass to Wells. Inside. It's blocked. Second chance shot. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The Trailblazers shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. Basket counts. Wells has got the lead up to 12 now for the Trailblazers.
Beautiful touch. That's a nice shot there.
Harper kicks to Shaq. Pass to Shaw. Outside, Kobe. From downtown. Kobe from deep.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Wallace outside. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. 24 points for Wallace.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Pass to Shaw. Back to Kobe. Now Shaq. Wallace covering. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Ori's got 7 points in the game.
Because he's such a reliable jump shooter, I think that's one of the things that makes Ori such a terrific complementary player.
That one good for 2.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here is Shaw. Still without a basket. Pass to Shaq. Oh, and the dunk by Shaq. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 14 rebounds.
O'Neal's a big man with a big personality, and that time a little showmanship on the slam.
Anthony kicks to Wallace. Now here's Wells. Not a lot of room. Back to Wallace. From outside, off the mark. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Harper. And here is O'Neal. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. 27 seconds left to play here in the third. And a shot by Wells, no good. Los Angeles trails by 9. Bryant outside. Portland grabs the miss. Wallace has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Wells. Over Shaw. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's Portland. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Anthony, the pass to Sabonis. Overnight, Sabonis' shot is off. The Lakers shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. They get it back. Knight passes to Fox. And it's good, 2 points. Fox has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Lakers.
And Fox knows how to get to the paint now. A muscular forward who's pretty effective in the post.
The drive by Anthony. Count it, good. And the Trailblazers lead by 11. Here's Kobe. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Bryant bullies through.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Anthony taking his time here. Pass to Wallace to the wing on the left. Wallace with the screen on Kobe. Wells with it. Bryant's there. Wells' shot is good. Los Angeles trails by 11. Outside Bryant. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Out left to the wing. Now here's Wells. Horry defending. Wells kicks to Wallace. Puts up a three. And the rebound collected by Horry. Horry's got 6 rebounds in the game. Kobe on the break. It's good.
Bryant's confidence bucket is overflowing. Knows he can bury the pull-up, Jay, anytime he needs to.
Pass to Wells. Smith dishes to Wallace. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Fox passes to Horry. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
You know, this is where Horry is most effective, I think. His confidence, firing off the catch, off the charts.
Sabonis tried to bank it in, but he misses. Los Angeles trails by 6. Pass to Horry. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Sabonis has got 11 rebounds in the game. In the corner, Wallace with it. Back to Smith. This one for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Smith's got 12 points here in the second half.
Confident shot. Knew he wanted to fire and did not hesitate.
Bryant passes to Shaw. And Fox has it in the corner. Here's Knight, and what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's Wells, And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
When Wells stays in control of his emotions, now he plays with a lot of energy and a bit of an edge. He's really terrific.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Portland.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them. So they just kept doing it.
Outside Harper. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. The shot by Ori. No good. Trailblazers leading by 11. Wallace, the pass to Wells. Wallace with the screen on Ori. Sabonis, high post. 5 to shoot. Wallace. Off target from outside.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Harper against Anthony. Harper the pass to O'Neal. Oh, the jam by O'Neal!
This is where Shaq does his best work. So dangerous in tight because he's dominant close to the basket.
Knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Pippen's checked in for Smith.
Substitution. Number 33, Scottie Pippen.
Wells with it. Pass to Wallace. 5 on the clock. Wallace with a screen for Anthony. Now here's Wells. Pippen for 3. Portland again missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Wide open look. The rebound by Pippen. Pippen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Going inside. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's on Shaq.
Look how Pippen stays nimble inside, adjusting to get the shot off despite the contact.
And he can't hit the second.
And this guy brings a lot of heart to his game. And that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor.
Now Pippen following the 3-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. Here's Wallace. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
First team foul.
Here's Rice. Pass to Shaq.
And no question that shot was affected by the defense. He was all over it.
Anthony kicks to Pippen. Wallace outside. Just 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Fox, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Now Harper. Shaq with the screen. Harper the pass to O'Neal.
Look, nobody in the league can stop him one-on-one. At times, you simply have to foul Shaq.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good for the Trailblazers. O'Neal comes in for Sabonis. And it's Grant in for Wallace. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Portland leading by 9. Now here's Anthony. There's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Anthony's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defender.
Bryant the pass to O'Neal. And he gets it to go.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Pippen down low. Guarded by Fox. It's Pippen on the wing. Good, and Grant gets the assist. And the Trailblazers lead by 11. For Los Angeles, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Harper the pass to Kobe. Now Fox. Shaq with a screen on Anthony. Pippen against Fox. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Hey, everybody knows Shaq is a fun guy off the court, but when he puts on that jersey, playtime is over. He takes winning very seriously.
The first one falls. Los Angeles making a switch here. Green's checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Grant's checked in. Trailblazers leading by 10. Wells passes to Grant. And it's Rice with the rebound. The Lakers shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Bryant has the open look. Cans the shot from the wing. Kobe's got 6 here in this quarter.
Playmaking isn't a focus for Rice, but this opening just too good to not make it.
And then Pippen slams it in.
Boy, that's major force and ferocity by Scottie Pippen on that slam. No messing around with that one.
Here's Kobe. Pass to Rice. And here is O'Neal. He's covered by Grant. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Shaq.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Now, here's Grant. Knocked loose. Here's Bryant. And it's Portland with the rebound. And here is Wells. Pass to Grant. Wells with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And Portland making a change here. Wallace is checked in.
Number 30, Rasheed Wallace.
Los Angeles trails by 8. Harper with the ball. Pass to Rice. Puts it up from 17. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Pippen's got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's Rice with the rebound. Rice has got his 4th rebound in this one. Bryant on the wing. Off target from three-point range.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection. Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Here is Harper. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Bryant outside. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. With the drive and block. That one goes careening off the glass.
And I think Kobe saw the shot coming a mile away. He instinctually gets there for the block.
You know, you got to bring some extra fire and some physicality to your game inside that paint. That's how he gets the shot off despite the foul.
2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings them to within 10.
Well, you look at Glenn Rice, and he's a versatile offensive weapon from the perimeter or pretty much anywhere on the court. He can find his points.
And for Portland, they're shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Pippen down low. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. Here's Wells, and the dunk by Wells.
And that's just about going to wrap it up for game number 2. Lots of exciting moments out there. Big-time NBA play, and in the end, victory for the Trailblazers.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And, Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
Well, they need to win badly here tonight, and they're going to get it. This series is going to be even at 1 game apiece.
And we have quite the conference finals on our hands here, guys. You knew coming in that this had the potential to be a terrific series, and it sure looks like that's going to be the case.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Smith.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Now, here's Wells. Guarded by Kobe. Here's Wallace. Overnight, Wallace, good. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Team is in the penalty.
He misses the free throw.
What you like about Robert Horry is his reliability. I mean, his team knows exactly what they can expect from him, and he delivers what they expect time and time again.
Here's Pippen. Horry with the rebound. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But, hey, never say never.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist by Grant. So the Trailblazers win it. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstated. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at 1 game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.